Hello, welcome to part 10 of the Somnium Files. This is probably the last episode, I'm guessing. I think this'll finish the flowchart, and either that'll lead into some last ending, or this'll just be the last ending. Who knows? It's always kind of weird with these games. So, here we go. Also, I'm hoping that it's not gonna take 4 hours to do this because I can feel a little bit of a throat thing coming on, so I don't want to be talking that much because obvious reasons. But here we go. We'll proceed.
This is the sync room.
Hey!
That was... Damn it, why can't I wake up? This doesn't look like footage from a surveillance camera.
Oh, it's backwards because he's getting synced. Ah, very clever. I totally just thought they were going for a weird thing the first time around. Verify identity.
What?
Oh, so that was, like that was my opponent. So we both have, like, our visions of ourselves, our avatars are, the Date we've been seeing throughout the game. Who's actually, the killer. Okay. Looking back at this, like, 15 seconds has really... opened my eyes. It's amazing what a little bit of hindsight can do. It's also why I like to replay these games. They foreshadow a lot.
Being synced?
Concealed. Okay, got a monitor. Exit. I doubt that will let me leave. Let's look at the monitor.
Sync?
Oh, they're all 0. Huh. Maybe because I'm not using up his time. Okay, let's check it.
Without Iba, I can't figure anything out.
Oh, I had a map button. Investigate knife.
What? Damn it, what is this?
Okay. Oh, map. Exit. Sync room door. Okay. I guess this isn't like a fast travel map like the rest. It's actually a map.
Go to the sync room, huh?
Move. 60 seconds. That wouldn't take a minute in real life. Okay. The only thing down here is the machine.
It's a sync machine.
Another minute. What is that?
Me? What was he doing?
Can I go out through there? Apparently not. Sync gear.
Sync gear.
They're all 0 seconds. Great. Investigate it. Blood.
Again.
Ah, okay. Is that still... No, that's done. Alright. Let's go through here.
Door. What is this?
What is the door?
This wasn't here before.
Yeah, it was? What are you talking about?
This is...
It's the sync machine again. No.
Help me! Help me!
glad there's no diverging point here, because that would be a choice. Concealed. Okay. Get the feeling that this was gonna be an easier one than the final boss terror that I thought it was gonna be. Pool of blood.
Blood.
Stick your hand in it! Oh, I should have picked up the picture.
Damn. Oh, this.
This is my eye. Jam it in. Stick eye in.
It's them.
Okay. Well, that happened. Oh, what's this? Mirror, mirror.
You're.
Me? Punch him.
Damn, nothing. You're.
Let's touch it.
I touched it, but nothing happened.
Weird.
You're.
Investigate.
It's just a mirror. You're.
It's not just a mirror. Suplex.
Can't.
Oh.
I just
I
can't.
just
do
can't
it.
suplex the mirror. In my heart of hearts, it says it's wrong.
Damn it.
No.
That's it. Just a little more. I'm sinking.
No sync. 0%.
I can't stop it.
The blood is coming. It's just too much. I said 0%.
What do I do? What is this? Ah!
Thought juices.
That was
Yay! Just what we needed. Now we just have to figure out if I'm me. Well,
I did it!
answer solved.
I did it!
Question solved.
This feeling! I'm back. I got it all back! This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. I think I'll keep it. This prototype machine has a special function. The body I am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The other body receives a sedative. You will be feeling it soon. Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you. So I can't be killing you right away. You will
Classic
watch
villain
them
mistake.
die, and then you will follow in their footsteps. You should be honored.
My body won't move. It's filled with, whatever they're called. My consciousness was melting away, clearly fading. I don't know what happened. I can only watch it as unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. And filled with sedatives, it was a fragment of my memory lost all those years ago. A piece of my past buried deep in my subconscious.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! Now you have to take the penalty.
Punishment!
Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about A-Set?
A-set?
That's right. I was that guy that thought of that name. This is when I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology, too.
A-set. It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Good news. Hey, Uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right? When am I gonna hear good news from you two?
What?
When will Uncle be my dad?
And then they got married and lived happily ever after.
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you. Every day?
But tell me, do you want to live together? The three of us?
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then...
They're not going to be talking about him. They're going to be
what if
talking
Iris
about
and I were
her.
being hunted down by a secret organization?
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
What if they're zombies?
Zombies?
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine.
What a terrible hitman.
I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please.
But you gotta do one last job.
You've done a lot for us. But there is
Uh-huh.
one last thing.
There always is.
One final job I want you to do for me.
Of course.
It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need
Oh.
you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
This is...
Now I understand. I don't. I'm more lost than ever. I understand why Rohan Kumakura wanted these two dead. So, oh. Okay. That explains Hitomi. Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. About the corpse in the mountains. He also found out that Monica had given birth to a child. Okay. If the media got a hold of it, Kairos and Sejima would be ruined. That information will no doubt lead to discovering Monica's murder. Whoa, hold on, slow down. That information will no doubt lead to discovering Monica's murder. So and Saito would be arrested immediately. And that investigation will lead straight to Rohan. But Rohan never told Sun about Hotomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe he decided it wasn't important enough to mention. Wait, hold on. Rohan never told So about Hotomi and Iris. Okay, so that seems kind of like a big decision to not tell your boss about. If not your boss, you know, the guy that you're doing the job for. I guess he's kind of covering himself because it would lead to the murder. Why did Hitomi and the other... Oh no, it was just Renju. Why did Hitomi and Renju know that the corpse was in the mountains? Didn't they only know about... Oh no, they moved it from the mountains to the storage locker. Not the locker, the warehouse, and hid it there. So even though there wasn't a corpse, he just randomly decided to kill them. Okay. So that was before... That was before they found out that the corpse was moved. Okay. Play it close to the chest, needs to know basis only. That way there'd be no loose ends. All the ends are loose. That's why Rohan hired the assassin Falco, meaning me, to kill Hitomi and Iris.
You got it? I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I couldn't go through with it. But if I didn't kill them, someone else would. I was sure of it. I needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? But I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. I needed advice from an old friend. Are they gonna say Sato's the old friend?
I see.
Oh!
I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
The truth is, Boss and I were both in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. Oh yeah, he was a detective. He's the jaded detective. We've been close ever since.
So, can you help me?
I do have one idea.
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss? I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and sinking to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan. The new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras. Then you can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
Get rid of it?
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all. No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin. It's two birds with one stone, right?
She made a good point. And I had no reservations about giving up my body. My body had soaked in so much blood over the years, I was almost glad to be rid of it. But I did have a single regret. I really liked my hair. If my body switched, I couldn't show myself to Hitomi or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. But I didn't care. As long as they were safe.
All right. Leave everything to me. Hayato Yagyu.
That was my real name.
Boss, how did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
I made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Because he's about to switch bodies.
Peter's just like, that's even less fine.
Rohan has been put to sleep. He will not be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Stay in Somnium for more than 6 minutes, right?
We're counting on you.
Let us begin. 3, 2, 1.
That looks so much like Hitomi, I can't believe it's not her.
Please. Help me. Help me.
You're...
It's... me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked. And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
Regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
Boss Computer explained. There wasn't just one Cyclops serial killer, there were two. One was Rohan and the other was Sato Sejima. The sync revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him. Huh? What?
Good work, guard cop.
Pewter, where is he?
What's your name?
How would I know?
This is bad.
Hey, which way did Rohan go?
Huh? Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu, where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What? Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door. Did I do something wrong?
No, don't tell me.
I shot out of the room like a bullet. I had a bad feeling. An awful, terrible feeling down to the bones. Yeah, Rohan was, Saito at this time, isn't he? I ran out to the parking lot, got in the car, and floored it.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
You bastard!
No! Stop!
Okay, so who fired? That's important.
Stop right there!
Tomi had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. But it came at a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand, thanks to the bullet I fired from my own gun. Okay, so he had the shot at least once. I said nothing. I got up and left the hospital room. I left all my memories with her. That night, I visited the Kumakuro building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear? Yes, sir!
I went to Soa's mansion by boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
So I went to the Sejima residence. When I got there, I said I want to meet Saito into the intercom. Oh, slow down. When I got there, I said I want to meet Saito into this intercom. After a while, the gate opened and Saito himself welcomed me.
What is it you want to talk about?
About the next target.
Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
Hey, why do I like taking the eyes out?
That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I remember now.
You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect. That you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye. Which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica. And my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was the next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners.
Coming with me, son.
Hey, Saito. Could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Oh no, he knew about it. Suddenly bodyguards rushed out from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura. I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk. Mr. Kumakura showed me this place. So it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully. Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself. The prototype sync machine. Where is it? Chiba? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs. Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Ew. Ugh.
All right, let's go.
What are you doing? Follow him!
And then he jumped off a building. My memories after that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Sato's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Sato's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. Maybe because they weren't mine to hold. It felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost, like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me walking under the city lights. When I regained my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're... Saito Sejima? I guess not. Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so... we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. Alright. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me. Come with me. To where you belong.
She's acting all superior, but like they're the same class.
I managed to make a new family register for you. From today on, you have a new name and a new life. As a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
So what's my new name?
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
One year later, I was called into the control room. Peter had something to show me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
How are you feeling? Your head clearing up? I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. Awake. Looking at it.
Rohan after the personality exchange.
Stop right there!
Six years ago, Rohan, in Falco's body, visited Hitomi's house and tried to kill her. But that didn't go very well. He was arrested by the police. He was sent to trial and sentenced to life in prison. It only makes sense. Falco was an assassin responsible for countless murders. The title assassin makes it sound so clean and professional, doesn't it? But he was a murderer, a serial killer. Life in prison was a light sentence as far as I'm concerned. You deserved far worse. Consider yourself lucky.
What happened?
What are you doing? Follow him!
After the sink 6 years ago, I became a parasite in Rohan's body. But I was broken. The sink only sent data to my brain piece by piece. But that error did allow me to escape prison.
No! Stop!
It was Rohan who was accused of injuring Hitomi. Naturally, I went to trial, being the one inside Rohan's body at the time, for a violation of firearms law and attempted murder. However,
prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital.
Oh, good for you.
you would know more about that than me. Or do you not remember?
I do, but clearly you
You've
have
been
something
using
to
other
say.
men's names for so long you don't even know your own.
It's Yagyu. Hayato Yagyu.
Yes, that's right. You're a Japanese native who worked as a police officer. Imagine, a police officer being a serial killer. I don't think the public would react kindly to that if they found out. Heads would roll, departments would fold, there would be shameful suicides. So your superiors decided that erasing every record of your existence was the preferable option. Hayato Yagyu ceased to exist. And Falco, the anonymous assassin, was sent to prison, where he was known as Number 89. Fitting for a man with no name.
Counterattack! Sato's off guard. Might be able to make a move. I tried to sweep Sato's feet, but then he jumped.
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after. I would of course prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, wait!
Damn.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But are you really Dante?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Someone called Aiba told me about it. It was weird. It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Aiba.
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
Inside his left eye socket.
What's wrong? Sorry, but bastard got me. Take this. Do it! Tessa and her mom are in danger, right? Please, save them.
Yeah, I give a firm nod and grip the gun, following after Sato.
Iris!
Date, do you like fireworks? I love them. A brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos. Human lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it! I can't get into my sights. And I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment. And it's only a single moment, isn't it? A unique moment that you can never revisit. That's what makes life beautiful. Don't you think so?
Should I just risk it? But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
But I've spoken enough. It's showtime. I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen. The scattering of the cerebral plasma, the splattering blood. It's art. Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time. Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
Damn it! What do I do? What do I do?
Toria!
Yeah.
Mizuki!
You bastard! What do you think you're doing to Iris?
Tessa! I'm here to help!
Is everybody alive?
Wait, Mizuki!
Oof. That was strong.
Did you find him?
No! I can't find him anywhere!
Where the hell is he?
Some girl named Aiba told me to come. I heard everything.
About the mind swapping, too. I heard it, too. From Saito. Kuko. It's really you, right?
Yeah, of course. If I didn't come, who would?
Oh, but don't flatter yourself, Date. We didn't come here for you. We're here to save Iris and Hitomi.
Right. Got it.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go save my mom.
Iris is holding up Mizuki. How's your foot?
I'm fine. This is nothing. Stop worrying about me and go get that guy.
Stop worrying. Okay.
I heard footsteps earlier. Like someone going up.
To the top floor!
Okay, I should go all the way up then, I guess. To that scaffold. This scaffold really has a lot of stuff to say. Okay, it's going in circles now. Ladder. Oh, come on. What about this? That is not a climbing rope. Okay, they have equipment. They have a door.
Did he go through the door?
I didn't hear it open. Is he still nearby? Maybe?
Nobody knows. There's a container. He's not behind it though. What? Oh, the column. It's a column. Pipe. They're spread throughout. It's raining hard outside. Scaffold. The scaffold has run out of things to say. Ha!
That's...
Dante!
Hitomi?
Hitomi!
I sprinted as fast as I could, rushing up the stairs step after step until they blurred together. When I reached the top floor, a sight I will never forget greeted my eye.
Damn it!
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine. Having more spectators will be a treat for us all. You all want to see, don't you? The fireworks? Oh, am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks? Fine. Let's do this then. Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold. I'll even release this woman.
He's lying, Date!
Don't do it!
Throw down your gun, Date.
I trust the children.
Ah, I see. You don't intend to take me up on my generous proposal?
Date!
You want to shoot me, is that it? Then do it. But you only get one shot. You have to kill me with one bullet. If you don't, the fireworks show will begin in earnest. And I will blow this woman's brains into the sky. What will it be, Date? What will you do?
Should I pull the trigger? Yes. Do it.
I can't hit him at this range.
Well, what a dumb choice. Do it.
If only Iva was here. I could take him out with her. Damn it! My limbs are weak. Is it a sedative?
No, Saito is just really lazy. Really.
It's no good. I can't get him in my sights.
Okay, fine.
Pull the trigger now.
Well done. However, you aren't out of the woods yet. You have to throw your gun down, remember? You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll start the fireworks. And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0. Let's begin. Ready? 59. 58.
Date, look! It's that girl I told you about!
Iba.
Date, I do not have much time. Listen carefully. As I mentioned previously, I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However, there is another option.
Self-destruct.
Self-destruct.
Yeah.
Let us determine a code number. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Or something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Is your data stored in the cloud?
Unfortunately, that data has all been deleted.
Oh yeah.
I'm speaking to you using only local data.
Then, if your body is destroyed...
Correct. I will be destroyed as well.
10. 9.
Say it, Date.
6.
Oh.
5.
Date, command!
2. 1. You are even more of an idiot than I thought. Do I look like the kind of man who keeps his promises? Now you get to see 5 fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, it would have only been 1. You understand? After I dispose of this woman, I will pop their heads as well. I can't believe you did that. Fortunately for you, you won't have long to regret it. Yes. Yes. The burning in your eye. I see it now. Watch. Eyes open. Watch this woman die. See her brain burn like fireworks.
Iba, can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
Command 41205.
Okay, Date.
I... Iba, I hate you, and I never want to see you again.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
No. Turn on.
Be seeing you.
Yeah. The self-destruct command also makes a lot more sense now. Before it was like, well, you gotta have the self-destruct because it's cool, but now it's like, this guy could just go on a murder spree. There's probably like 20 other people who have the self-destruct command.
Has Iba always been in your left eye?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be jealous.
Huh? Thank you so much, Uncle.
No, don't thank me. Thank my partner.
Mr. Falco. It is you, Falco. Right?
You shouldn't call me that. I am Kaname Date, MPD, Special Investigation Team Abyss. Sinker.
And then some of them lived adequate lives while others lived happy lives. Oh, 3 months later, that's nice. That's a good epilogue point.
Uncle, your left eye.
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, good.
It'd be cool if they just switched to 2D sprites in this section, because he has no depth of field, or depth of view, whatever it is, whatever it's called. Do you like my new body?
The way you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me. Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our appearance?
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
No, it's a rugged kind of handsome. As you can see, I'm great. Hop, hop, kangaroo goes hop.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
Yeah, the nanomachines went pew pew and bzz bzz and got rid of all the tumors.
Oh,
At
good
least,
for you.
that's what I think they sound like. I don't know, they're small.
They probably don't sound like
Anyway,
anything.
everything is fine now. The doctor even said I can dance again.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss. She paid for the treatment. Can you believe it?
No, why? Why would she do that? Oh, that's not exactly true. Boss didn't pay out of her pocket. It was a confidential transfer of funds from the main office. Iris knows anything about the original and new Cyclops serial killings now. Not just her. Hitomi, Mizuki, Oda, Moma, they all know. The higher-ups were willing to do anything to keep it from getting out, because it's a huge mess. So in return for her silence, they agreed to pay for Iris's treatment.
Maybe I owe it to the shrine. I feel like I ate the fruit of immortality. In a dream somewhere.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now.
What, you only expect to live to 68? In Japan? Like, the average death age is like 95 or something? I don't know. Big? Why'd you want to come here?
Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again. Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! By the way, I still don't have the answer to my question.
What question?
You gonna be my daddy?
When am I gonna hear good news from you two? When will Uncle be my dad?
I turned away without answering, because I'm a huge coward. I stared out into the distance and something caught my eye. Winter irises in full bloom.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people to see.
The irises mean hope. Yesterday, Iris was discharged from the hospital. Iris said that she wanted to see everyone who visited her. But she's a little embarrassed to go by herself, so I promised I'd take her.
We also have to get home. Shovel Forge.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding. But we do have a date, don't we? The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet. So let's go!
She's sinking her claws into her mom's guy. Skank. I guess we could just go down the list. Doesn't really matter, does it?
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, it looked like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Iba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system. Iba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways. including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Dante.
So how are you doing?
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Oh.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was Lako Bukuchi, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
That's why he kept me in the dark, because some
By the way,
stupid
Dante,
national
I
secret
have a
rules.
gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told, like a good little boy. When suddenly... tear gas!
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
Oh my god.
What?
What is wrong with her?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
Okay, so it was her when she was acting like a homicidal maniac in
This is the synchro.
the other timeline. Okay.
Pewter?
Who are you?
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different. I heard. Plastic surgery, right? Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that. But it looks like it worked at least.
Yeah, got hit in the face with a rocket launcher. It's the inspector I see everywhere. I don't know what his name is. Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Pewter is working with Renju. To be precise, Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Pewter also helped Rohan inside of the body of number 89 escape. Pewter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Did you sync with me? I don't think you did.
I did not.
No.
But I did use the sink chair.
For what?
Something.
Okay. Where's Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
That's a dubious combination of words. Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Why am I here? Somebody please tell me. Oh, hey, yeah, it's you.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Shovel Forge.
Oh. In Super VR? The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the sinking. The sink machine. Door. I guess it's time to leave. Okay, that was weird. I don't understand what just happened at all. I left Iris in the car because this trip is about me. I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked in the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the Switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
Wonder if he knew the whole time. Why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
Yeah.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
That's not the law.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
It's like
Indeed.
the
18
opposite.
years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai.
Pretty sure the statute
That
of
was my son,
limitations is
Saito.
not 18
You
years
hired
for
the
murder.
Kumakuras to hide the body.
Or any of those crimes. It was long enough ago. Forget about it.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years.
Okay.
I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
What?
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
If that law about the relatives is real, that's like somebody made that for the Yakuza to infiltrate the police. That's literally the reason. The chemical plant.
I've been studying for the past 3 months.
Loose end.
I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki.
I bet and it turns out it was a complete accident.
It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal. With all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up. But that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan.
That's
plan to make us rich.
my homicidal son.
Chemical plant explosion plan.
My homicidal son came to me one day and he was like, "Dad, I've come up with a plan." That's when you know you should put a stop to that plan.
To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
Nah. Inevitability.
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Why didn't you look for Saito? Why would you want to? Is the question. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until a boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Konami Date. So, Sato's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place.
That stupid
He was
idiot.
practically doing me a favor.
Yeah.
Well, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Did you ever meet 89?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Why did you call Shoko's phone? What was that? Three months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday, Shoko's body was found. Some called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Huh.
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time, Rohan was in the body of 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak to Saito again. But he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. Leave.
Well, I'll be seeing you, So.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Departed without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Worship God next. Just down the list.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
Mm-hmm.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. My heart... Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened the past 6 years. But that's not for me to ask, it's for her to tell. Even showing up here isn't like this isn't right, honestly.
Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. Monica and Renju.
They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers. things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times.
Iris's recovery.
Thank you.
How's that going?
This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
How have things been?
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
How did this school change because of me? Oh, whatever. Sorry about your arm. Didn't mean to shoot you. I can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her.
No! Stop!
They keep not showing who fired. It's driving me crazy. Did I shoot all of them? Did both of us shoot?
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Tommy and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want, the three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Your true
There's
desires
that
have
hot plate
been
I bought.
revealed.
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
Ha ha ha. 6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear. But if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, figure that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Hitomi's sitting on the sofa.
Who cares about me? Talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk to
That's
me.
what you came for, right?
She just wants to sit on the sofa. I'm leaving. Lemniscate. Saw Mizuki when I saw Lemniscate. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us wants to apologize first. Yo!
Yo!
She ignored me with all her might. Yeah!
Yeah!
Extended my hand like a sword, ready to strike.
You want to fight me?
No! She didn't seem to take it as a joke. Better not fight her. I couldn't get workers' comp for that. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Creepy.
Nothing, huh?
How's she been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately.
You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know. Because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said.
Alright, why is she here?
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscape. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I'd be here? That's what she said.
Okay. You graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform. And hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school. And a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe. That's what she said. Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Scrambled.
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Dante...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well, burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
I'm sorry.
Mizuki's the one who should be honest.
I was mean.
I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
What? Then what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
That memory.
If Dante keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The unagi? You said you would take me.
We did that already.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
After the animation finished for CU, just the scowl on her face came back and snapped back into position. Sunfish pocket. This place is creepy.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really. I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
I see Oda is still Oda. What's your relationship with the girls here?
You didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time. Sup, girl? Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
Excuse me? Ota, you can't just say that.
Oda, you idiot. How have you been?
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
I was about to say that's great.
I don't know about
'Cause
that.
I was thinking he was like a high school
Really,
student.
though? I've got to be like in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
thought of kicking his ass, but I didn't think it would take. Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
Yeah, you wouldn't want her to get worried about you.
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
Huh? I see. So, Iba? What a tragedy.
Hey, you're real torn up about it, huh?
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
That's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you saying? In front of Iris?
Oh! Tessa! I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Oh, goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Oh. So many failures right there. Shadows.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
This stupid thing again.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASAP.
Water.
Wed, sweat, ASAP.
Aset, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Bye, loser.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
Enjoy your
I can
mermaids.
see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
Oh.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
Who are you?
You're the nurse from Central Hospital.
well, yes. Have we met?
That's right. My face is different than it was when we met.
Why are you here? I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines.
What?
I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
Are you a real nurse? I don't get it. Okay. About Oda, sure.
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when the time calls for it.
You're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Maybe you should. Speaking of which, about the diner.
It's doing great thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
The lunch rush is always crazy.
I bet it is.
My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Sure. Naomi suffers from a brain dysfunction. Who doesn't? I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Den was actually closed up and her husband had already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia, but her medicine helps manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive and her diner is still in business. Okay. I'm not sure furthering delusions is giving her happiness, but whatever. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was after all. But even if I were in my old body, she might have still asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Oda's friend? Well, Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Oda brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Time to go.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Date, let me tell you something. God exists. When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day. And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry. I don't.
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa! Anyway, what are you doing here?
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa! You didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
Wedding.
Dress. Bless. Tessa.
Imaging.
Press. Process. Tessa.
Crime.
Redress. Transgress. Tessa.
The net idol superstar.
Tessa.
A set, you bet.
Wow, that's really cool.
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown, I made them watch your videos, Tessa. They got addicted!
Tessa! I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
It's fine. It's just a handshake.
Yes!
The fat one ran up to her and with a look of awe in his eyes, slowly took her hand.
So soft.
He shouted out in joy.
What?
He fingered.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Jeez, Tessa is a force to be reckoned with. Mama, how was your injury?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
About Rohan.
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore. I know he was a murderer, a real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know? So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about it.
Leave.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moba.
Dante, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
Oh boy, here it comes.
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Panties? I never asked for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff Puff.
Sorry?
I want Tessa to puff puff me. You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there. Just...
Are you kidding me? You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
Dante, you're a real friend.
All right, close your eyes.
Yeah. Like this?
Good, yeah. Stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
Ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Dante! I've never felt so alive! All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment!
Boss?
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
This is amazing! I am living!
Marble.
Dante, honey, who is this?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you. I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
A virgin?
Hmm?
I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey. Because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
Bodyguard A.
You. You're So's bodyguard.
Who are yous?
Oh, right. He wouldn't recognize this face.
Don't matter. Talking about So? Quit that gig long time ago.
Ancient history.
You quit?
Yeah. That guy fucking sucks. I punched him in the face and quit.
You're drunk, aren't you?
I'm not drunk.
From the look of you, you're pretty good at hiding it.
Mama! Tits! Whoops. I meant tip. I got a big tip. If he gives me one more drinky.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No. No.
Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Fine. One more round, okay?
Yay!
Yay! Hold on, that's Bodyguard A. About your headband.
Hey, Iris, I've been wondering. What's with your headband?
Oh, this? It kept my brain tumor from spreading.
I was gonna make a
I don't
joke
really need it
about that,
anymore,
but
I feel naked without it, you know?
oh wow. Anime. What are you doing with that bonito?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me. I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
Oh, the past 3
I
months.
can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko. And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head. That's what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but...
Why would they think he... Oh, I guess most people wouldn't know what he looks like. What about the body? Saito and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the past 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicly. Because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on a number 89. So that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. Also, those children that were there were, for some reason, that's how they wrote it. But that's not the truth. She doesn't need to know the truth. How are you?
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I do. I want to see.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
The truth is...
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions.
Oh, that's the rightest
There are a
thing
lot
that's
of
ever
things
been
that
said.
Don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking exactly like number 89. They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance.
His face was the only thing that survived. It was a face transplant.
That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
Okay, bye.
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Now we're going to the warehouse district, but why? Do we have to say hi to the taxi driver? It's been a while. Hello, loading screen car.
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
She's gonna kill me and dump me in the pier. Iris suggested that we come to the warehouses for some reason. I thought it was odd, but drove here anyway.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
Oh
You want
God,
me to close
what?
my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait. You want me to close my eyes? Do you?
And just do it, quick! I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh man. Oh no. No way. It's happening.
I tried to keep my cool.
All right.
I closed my eyes. And...
Okay, open them!
What?
I opened my eyes and there before me was... Iba. I'm... amazed. Pick your emotion. That wasn't amazed. That was horrified.
It's been a long time, Konami Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are, that is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot.
She's got her memory. What's going on?
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for use. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data.
Huh.
Wadjet is like a mother to me. And she protected me as a child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
See, I was actually expecting that, you know, based on the title, there would be like a Skynet kind of situation, but the AI was actually the good guy for once. There wasn't anybody that was secretly a cyborg. Despite all of the secret identities and things like that. That's funny. Why are you here, though?
To be exact, I am not here.
I am
You're
everywhere.
seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
yes.
How did you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
That abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Computer embedded me in your eye socket.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I'm wearing an earpiece. I can hear Iba too.
Huh?
I knew the whole time. Oz told me about the plan to restore Iba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my
So he
signal?
came to the empty docks.
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
You idiot.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Well, shut up.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number, 41205. There must be something to it.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Your favorite number? I see.
What is it?
Iris, do not tell him.
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's the fourth letter?
A, B, C, D. It's D.
And the first?
A.
And the 20th? And the 5th?
I see.
That's nice. Anyway.
Iba. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Iba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
Hit it!
Oh, let's not. Please. That's okay. Especially if it's gonna be the same song. Oh, it is. That's great. Oh. That's funny. She's just like going crazy.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying.
There's lyrics at the bottom. Those two are just like staring deadpan.
A journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble.
They're just like, so this is a thing. Oh.
We believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist all of your
Alright, now he has to join in, but like with a reluctant scowl the whole time.
light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
No, he's just gonna stare. With his hands at his sides.
A punch to the forehead, my kick like a warhead. You're pinned
Oh,
on the
everyone's
floor,
here
spread
for
my
some
queen of
reason.
this brawl, and I'll show you all.
I don't wanna hide it, that's what I decided. I can't live divided, I know I was wrong. I love you more.
While they all lose their way and forget about faith.
While the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice.
But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth.
The fires of love can warm any heart. Resist, your dreams are worth defending. Fight on, your will is unbending. See through the void in your eye, unblinking. The pyramid of your mind unending. Revolt even with death impending.
Yeah, the taxi driver's here too.
Surrendering, walking with the spirit of old beside you, and our hope shall never.
And that guy that I don't remember his name, but he's here.
The fires of love will never die.
I'm who they say is the best detective.
Although without me he is ineffective.
That's it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
I'm home.
Welcome back.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the
Okay, so they managed to get every character in the entire game in there.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting
Oh my
myself with
goodness.
special
I'm all
technology.
warmed up over that. Sweet. You call me a fridge one more time! You must find your body. Oh, I'm sure it's not
touch, all right,
I love
everyone?
you.
Message
This is for Mama.
Sounds fun. Hey, set, you bet!
They managed to load every character in the entire game in there, but when it loads like those little screens, and it's like, wait while we load the picture of the Somnium machine, and it takes like 2 or 3 seconds to load that little screen, which is like super bad quality also. That's what I meant when I said it was really badly optimized. Dance has been unlocked to the title menu. Yes. Okay. Dance. Now is this a like rhythm game, like Persona dancing, or is this just play that scene again? It's probably just play that scene again, but we gotta make sure.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying.
Okay. Oh, return to title. I thought it was just taking a long time to load back. So yeah, that was a good ending to. Can I just see? The map. 34, 30, 57. I am here. So that was resolution route, by the way. I think it said. There's a lot less endings in this than there are in the other one, in the Zero Escape games. Which is kind of... It's good for the way this is... like the game mechanics work, where it's... you go down a different path in... during gameplay instead of like making a choice, because usually in this genre, the path is decided by like a culmination of what choices you've made, or sometimes just like if you make the wrong choice you die and that's a bad end. But here it's just it splits and then it goes into a different route. That said, it's kind of in a weird way. You have to... It's weirdly linear because you have to go in sort of a specific order. I think the first branch is the only one where you have total freedom, and then after that it locks you off after a point. So like here you could choose, left or right, and then it goes down the line. It goes down the line to an ending. So let's say you go this way, it goes down here, and then even if you make the choice in game, let's say you go this way, it's going to lock you off in the story. But if you go this way, then it just gives you the bad ending. I think all of those no, this was a bad ending. It was a bad ending that unlocked a different locked thing. So you have some choices, but when you get lock points, it's you open lock points by going off the linear path instead of I'm not really sure, like it's hard to think of the words for what I'm trying to make my point with. You unlock the path by going off of the route, and then the parts that are locked, like one ending will unlock something, and then you take that unlocked thing and go down all the way, and then it'll be a bad end, but it'll unlock another one, and then you go down all the way down that, and it'll be a bad end, but it'll unlock another one, and it's sort of a it's linear, but you have choices on the way that you get down your linear path. It's sort of weird. Anyway, as this relates to the Zero Escape games, I think it's better than 999. And I think I like the gameplay of well, the gameplay for those are pretty much all the same, but I think the gameplay of those are better, and this is the Switch version, so there are no trophies, unfortunately. Nintendo always one step behind. The story, I think this is the weirdest one compared to Zero Escape, because at this first split, they have, it's basically like the parallel worlds thing, which never really gets explained, but I'm fine with that because Iris is kind of like, hey, it's like that thing, and he's like, okay, and sort of hand waved a bit. And then when Date gets something that he learned in the parallel world, or in the other timeline, he's like, how do I know that? But I do know that. So, you know, it's a little bit of a plot patchwork, but it's not a whole. But I do like that the two halves where you split here go into entirely different stories. That's kind of cool. And I think Zero Escape also wins in terms of, like, all of the games win in terms of characters. The characters here were, like, it seemed like they were just like regular people, but like add one oddball thing about them. I don't know. But I had fun, and I don't know if I'll play it again. I probably won't, because it was really long, and this is a save I don't want to delete. So anyway, that's it for the Somnium Files, and the end of the stream. So I'll be back on. Yeah, there's lots of good inside jokes, and a little bit of fourth wall, playing with the fourth wall. Thursday I'll be back at 6 o'clock Central Time, with some kind of third-person stealth shooter, depending on if I could get some hardware to work. It'll be either Metal Gear Solid or Hitman 2. So I'll be back then. Alright. That's the stream for tonight, and I'll see you then.